In our miniature and model painting hobby, it can be so easy to fall into creative ruts. Using paints or colours that we've used countless times before, techniques and styles, or even just models themselves. Repetition is a crutch that can often stop us from developing further. So how do we break away from this? Well, that's what this video is about. I'm going to give you one way that you can easily adapt, and it will be decided by dice. In this instance, I'm using a 6-sided dice, but you can choose whatever side dice you want. Now, this isn't a new idea. Other people on the tube have done this, and that's where I've taken inspiration from. So the models that we're going to use today are 3 Space Marine Scouts from my plastic purgatory box. Granted, these are actually metal miniatures, just worth noting there. I've painted them white to start afresh, and I'm going to assign 2 numbers from the dice to each one, and then also assigning each primary colour a number from the dice. Rolling for the miniature, then rolling to see what colour we're going to paint it. Like I said, you can adapt this as you will. So rather than rolling for a colour, you can roll for a technique. So with enough of my talking, let's get rolling. Something myself that I'm trying to work on in my miniature painting is highlighting, and so we're going to use these models to try that now with lighter versions of the colours that we've had chosen for us. Another thing that I've really wanted to try and do is camo markings. I've done it before on a vehicle, but never on character clothing, and so I'm going to do that here. Struggle with is painting faces, but I feel like I'm slowly getting better at it. I can't say that these are perfect, but they're a damn sight better than what I've done before. now going to put decals onto the miniatures. We've gone through this process before, and it's without a doubt my least favourite part of any miniature painting process that requires decals to be put on a model. Depending on the decal sheet that you've got, there's no real margin for error here. It can be an unforgiving process. But with these applied, it's now time to think about the last thing. A thing that I've really tried to develop over the year is my approach and technique to basing. Not thinking of it as an afterthought. And well, in this case, I have done it as an afterthought. So let's apply the dice game to the type of terrain that these guys are going to be standing on.